are there any players that you can definitively say are out for the Olympics based on how they performed here? Let's focus on USA. Let's just stick with the US because that's all we care about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to do like, say definitively in or out or whatever, but like the ones that came under the most fire that I really wasn't expecting, like Kyle Connor, that was like watching how like the evolution of this tournament for him, and like Adam Fox like was bad. Like he would like at no point in any of these games did he play well, and I mean like. We were very happy for a guy like Zach Werenski making the team with how good of a season he's having. He leads it. He has 6 assists in the tournament. I think that led the tournament in scoring, which is crazy. But like some of those performances, and then like combined with the fact like Dylan Larkin, who came in looking at like a pretty limited role, most likely elevates his play to another level that we haven't really had the opportunity to see in big games in Detroit, because I mean they haven't made the playoffs since his rookie year. But like I think those were the performances I was most surprised by, like guys like Kyle Connor, Adam Fox at this, and like Tegrity just said, like Jack Hughes was absent seemingly. Like some of the players I really was expecting to go off and like was pretty confident about it, just like no shows almost. So like so I mean, I'm not going to say like definitively in or out.
Sure,
but who knows?
You'll never say definitively, but like feels like Fox is out. I think Hughes will be safe because of age and because, well, you don't want to piss off his brother, who you absolutely want there. Anyone that you think immediately needs to be added that wasn't there? Because, like, there's one that I have for sure. But outside that, like, it's a little more murky.
You mean like we weren't expecting before?
That wasn't on the roster.
Oh, okay.
Like I think Tage Thompson is a no.
I was going to say Tage Thompson probably. The fact that he was there is crazy.
Now, did you listen to Russo's worst seats in the house today?
No.
He was talking about the blue line next year. He said he's pretty like adamant, like Fox is out. Like this was a horrible showing for him. He will not be in the Olympic team, which will be interesting to see that play out. Hughes will be in, McAvoy's back in, so there's your 7 guys, right? Who do you think Russo said he speculates could be the 8th?
Tell me he threw out Zeev.
Zeev Boyum.
All right, so he's going to come in and make the same impact his favor.
Can you imagine what people are going to say? Like, it'd be one thing if, like, there was a different GM that was running USA and they brought in Zeev Boyum. People would be like, oh, this is cool. With Billy Guerin, it's going to be full-on nepotism. Like, people are still saying that about Brock, and he was tied for the best defenseman on the team? Or would you say that he was the 1B, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, by the end of the tournament, he was their most used defenseman.
Like, can you imagine, though?
I would be shocked.
But the argument from Russo is, like, he can step in and fill, like, more of the offensive role if you really need him to, but it's more like, hey, this is a guy that's going to be part of Team USA for a long time, especially if Bill Guerin's running the shit. Get him out there and just get a taste. He's not going to play, but let him soak it in. And guess what? Is there a guy that's accomplished more in such a short window of time than him? Dude's a fucking winner. In a year's span, he has 2 gold medals in the national championship. And who knows? They could go on a run and win another natty this year. Can you imagine him winning back-to-back championships?
He'll, like, the first time he doesn't win something, he's like, I
quit. I'm out.
So you guys are losers. Like,
I retire.
Just does the host that just sides with whoever wins the cup.
No, dude.
The 1 year deal solely.
He comes in, is a catalyst for the Wild getting past the first round for the first time in over a decade. And then they lose in the next round. He's like, fuck this shit. Trade me.
Yeah, he's like, well, this isn't how I roll. This isn't how I play hockey, actually. I play 78 million games a year. And it's fine. 30 minutes a night. I don't know. That feels pretty crazy. consider we haven't seen him lace up for a single NHL game yet. And plus you have guys like Hudson, like who we've seen play really well with Team USA and play really well so far in the short stint in the NHL. So it feels aggressive considering he's still playing college hockey, but like the logic as far as like assuming he comes in and just continues down the path that he's on, which is crazy. But I mean,
like my response, so tomorrow, Joe and I are going to record with him for this week's episode of Fellowship of the Rink. And
I need to know what it was like fighting EJ Emery, who is 1 million feet tall and like 400 pounds of pure raw muscle.
Not Zeev. Russo. Oh
damn it! I thought you were saying Zeev.
Oh, we just had Zeev on. We won't get.
I know that's what I was like in my head. I was like, that's weird.
No, you said you need. I thought you were talking about Russo, but all right, sorry, but no, like. My direct statement to Russo is like, this sounds like something that fucking me and Z would say. Like, why are you saying this?
Like he was like definitive about it?
Not definitive. He's like, I think that would be a good move and I could see it happening. It wasn't like he will be on the team, but it's like for that 8 spot, like, cause that's the only thing that's open, right? Like he thinks the 7 are pretty much set short of someone just going off. It's like, I think a good option for the 8 spot.
I mean, I also still think it's like, I don't think it's like super reasonable to just automatically like, yeah, this is what Fox is like all the time. Like he's had a bad year on a really weird team. And like, he did not show up this tournament.
I am a New York Rangers hater.
Yeah.
Notedly. I've never been on the Adam Fox bandwagon. He is a great NHL defenseman. I didn't think he should have won the Norris. Like he should have been in the discussion. Sure. But like for me, especially in this tournament, when you have to factor in like some of the elite teams you're going to play against, his skating scares me a little bit at times. It's not that he can't skate. Like we're not talking like David Juracek, right? Like it's more just like that gap between him and whoever the next guy could be. It makes a difference. And this being somewhat of a tryout, like, if this was the tryout, he's not making the team.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That doesn't mean that he can't come out and like go off the rest of this year or next year and still make the team. I'm not saying it's like definitive, but the fact that Russo basically made it sound definitive, that says something to me. Because he's probably not pulling that out of nowhere. He usually heard it from someone. Yeah. And he actually has a pretty decent relationship with the GM of Team USA. So who knows? We'll see. But fair enough. We don't have to waste any more time on the who's in, who's out.